What's up, YouTube? All right, we're gonna throw us a shit fit. So happy it's Thursday. Friday is tomorrow, so that's the shit fit. Right here we got recycle stuff going on. Everyone knows how to recycle aluminum and plastic, but if you save these little tubs, you can just throw some more food back in there. Throw a Ziploc bag in there, seal it up, flour, sugar, salt, powdered milk, whatever you got. And if you're storing longer term, you're going to need to keep the light out of it. So these coffee tins will still store flour, sugar, salt, powdered milk, whatever you need, and no light gets to them. The weak point is the lid. It just pops on, they'll crack, so save their lids. If you're getting bigger than this, you're going to need longer term storage, so they recommend Mylar bags and 5-gallon buckets. So we're not to that point yet. You may be there, and you may already know all this, so disregard the stuff you know. Anyway, love the coffee cans and all these old plastic Tupperwares. And it beats going to the store and buying a Tupperware that's almost the exact same size as something like this for your sugar to sit on the counter. So flour, sugar, whatever, you got the idea. So store it away in this. If you're getting bigger, you might need the Mylar bags and your 5-gallon buckets, but you're always going to keep progressing. You're never done prepping. So just some extra ideas. You can use a 2-liter bottle and fill it full of beans and screw the lid on there. Your beans are now sealed, your rice is now sealed, and 2-liter bottles. Just use your imagination, reseal it, stock it where you can, throw it out in the RV, throw it in the back of the cupboard, bury some, whatever you got to do. Just keep stocking, and don't let it go bad. You got to reuse this stuff or trade it off or something. So anyway, let's roll in some more recycle videos and try to keep this short. Have a good Thursday. Friday tomorrow. What's this? Bacon grease. So with bacon grease, save it. If you ever watch the show Alone, where you're stuck out in the wild by yourself, people bring a cast iron pan but don't have any fat, and their cast iron pan is only good for one cooking. After they cook in it, it starts rusting. So whether you're going to recycle that fat for seasoning a pan, your barbecuer, or to actually cook with later on, I mean, that stuff is just butter, or fat. Definitely save this stuff. It's going to be gold, and why dump it out? You got to save it. So I just run it through one strainer, and then I run it through another filter bag, which I think is like a 90 micron bag, and it keeps all this stuff real pure, clean. It looks like butter. So make sure you clean it. So also another quick tip here: if you heat your jar up nice and hot by setting it in some warm water, hot water, your mason jars, and then you have your grease really, really hot, when you dump it into the jar and seal it, it should pop the seal down by itself if your jar is hot and the oil is hot. So as it slowly cools, you should hear that tink of the bottle or jar sealing. So throw these in the back of the fridge, and they should last indefinitely. Under the cupboard, if they stay cool, should last for quite a while too. So anyway, bacon grease, you better save it.
We did it. We didn't. It's all getting better now, is it?
And on another note, you can save your hamburger grease and fat or your sausage fat, but I would recommend letting it just simmer on the stove and let all the water come out. If you get any water in your oil, it's not going to be good very long. So let all that oil or all that water come out of your oil. Most bacon grease doesn't have much water. Just take a few more minutes to let it sit there simmering, and the water should evaporate, and you should have pure grease instead of watery grease. So there's my bacon grease. All right, let's move on to something else. Some candles. Yeah, it's recycle time. Gonna turn these candles into just one big block of wax. Just heating it up with the heat gun from Old Harbor Freight. Just heat these up. Strain it through a strainer to get any of the trash. I always throw in extra candles. So I always have all these extra wicks. So just a quick recycle, reuse update on candles. I know you were burning some this winter and you probably threw them out halfway used or was still a lot left. Just melt them down, dump them into one of these, save them for later. You don't have to put a wick in there, at least you got the wax. You can drill a hole for the wax later, or for the wick later. So thought this was a pretty cool recycle, especially with prices going up. These candles are going to cost a lot more next year, so you might as well save your wax. All right, keep getting your preps on, guys. Quite a bit of extra wax.
We did it. We didn't. It's all getting better now, is it? It isn't. I'm gonna get away with it.
And an extra side note, when recycling this wax out of these jars, save those jars. You can make a cool candy dish or change catch, anything, you know, just to set in a jar with a nice sealing lid. So save the jars if you got some uses for it. Recycle and reuse it. Save some money. All right, keep on going.
We did it. We didn't. My legacy will never burn down. What you gonna do when it's your turn now? Dance with the devil, don't pull it into bed. Anyone's a hero with a bullet in the head. I have been around since you were just a child. You think that you could stop me, then you aren't.
Franken candle. Oh, that's gonna smell great. We got some cinnamon, some vanilla. I don't know what else is in there. Recycle, reuse, pick up after yourself, pick up after others. So these easy reaches are pretty cool. They break really easy. They're just flimsy rubber caps. Once they break, you think that's useless, but a quick fix, some bottle tops and a little self-tapping screw, and they work just as good, if not better. You can replace the bottle caps. Just need a self-tapping screw. Let's see how long these rubber ones last compared to these ones. So recycle, reuse. All right, this will probably be the last little hack for this Thursday. You already saw my spice rack medtainer. Drop in some spices and oil, lighter, whatever, customize it how you like. I did a video on that already, but I love these medtainers. You probably saw the straw hack. Follow the link in that video. But next, my second favorite thing with the medtainers is storing money. So in most of our cars, we got $10 worth of quarters, and then we just wrap bills, you know, however rich we are, wrap a couple bills around. At least, you know, 10 would be great. So you'd have 20 bucks in here. Nesting inside this, you drop it in your down in your console, forget about it, you got 20 bucks or, you know, $10 and a quarter, and how many dollar bills you put stored away for just an emergency, showers, tolls. 10 bucks of gas and quarters will get you to the ATM, hopefully. So just a little peace of mind for your car, and plus you need to use these containers. So that's one cool container hack. I like these M&M ones, especially if you leave the M&M label on there, then it's inconspicuous in your car, but this will hold $20 worth of quarters. And they stack all nicely in there, so looks inconspicuous in your car. Someone would just think it's just some melted M&Ms sitting in your car, and why would they want that until they pick it up. Then they'll know it's not M&Ms. But I like the M&M containers. We used those ones a long time ago. I think we still have 2 of those left somewhere. You could just make a salt and pepper shaker out of these instead of buying a camp salt and pepper shaker at 3 times the price. Recycle this. The salt is pennies versus if you buy a salt and pepper shaker for camping, you're going to spend a lot of money because it's for camping. So make spice packs just with these alone. You know, whatever your favorite spices, fill it up. And you don't have to put holes in it. You can just take a pinch out. Salt, pepper, any herbs you like. Matches. You know, I've just been saving these so I can divvy them up later. Gun parts. I know these brushes. These are some pretty nasty brushes right here. But they won't be laying and getting squished by anything else. Hopefully that's in. So these brushes for gun cleaning. All kinds of gun cleaning parts will fit in these. And it'll protect them a little bit from getting squished if you put them in other bags and stuff. So definitely very useful. If you got any more hacks for these medtainers, holler in the comments section. Love getting new hacks and new ideas and turning them into something new after that. So keep sharing out there, guys. Keep prepping, and hope you guys have a good weekend coming up. All right, later.
We did it. We didn't.